Hello, everyone. Welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to thumbs up, share, and if you like, please subscribe. Okay, I decided to come on. That means you get an extra lesson this week because I wanted to show you a variety of palms that covered several of the items we talked about in previous lessons recently, all right, such as the headline, the forks on the line, things of that nature. Okay, so this is lesson 87, so let's get started. Here's our first example, and with this one, you're being showed a fork. I apologize because some of these, in my opinion, are not as clear as they could be, but let's just go on with it. This is a fork. Part of it dips down and part of it goes straight across. Now, seemingly the intention of this line, as you look at it from earlier points where it started, it's always going straight across. And when it goes straight across, as you recall, it means the person is a practical thinker, deals with facts and figures, not what I think it is or I feel it is. It's got to be proven. All right, then it seems to go down. He's a little interested more in the creative aspect of his thinking, okay? And also I want to point out that's an example of the gap between the headline and the lifeline. So I hope you recall some of the characteristics there. Let's move on to the next one. Here is an example of a palm with a fork. Many palms do have a fork, and that is the fork. The fork is branching off straight across, but as you look at it previously, it seemed to be going down, but part of it, the person is going toward the point where it's more practical. So, but the stronger aspect, since the line is very well defined, the part that goes down, but the little curve, maybe it's just the part of the person is thinking like that. Okay, let's leave this and go on to the next example. All right, here's one to show you. Now, it's not as clear as I'd like for it to be, but as I've already apologized, won't do it again. Here it is. The fate line is starting at the base of the moon, the lunar moon area. Intuition, a feeling. When jobs or career points start there, it's a job selection or career selection by the individual, and it's always service oriented. Okay, let's move on to the next example. Now, here's an example of the same person. You have a chance to see the left hand and the right hand. I always point out to you that take a look at your left hand and take a look at your right hand because they may not be the same. All right, in the left hand of this person, you see that this fate line starts in the lunar area and it continues on up. Now, there were some bolts that needed to be tightened, so to speak, because it's wavy to some degree. But it continues on right up to the base of the middle finger, Saturn. Now look at the right hand. Same person. You'll notice that that fate line starts early in life, and for some reason, it doesn't continue. I checked it carefully with the magnifying glass because sometimes that these lines are there and they're so thin you don't see it with the naked eye, so you need a little help there. And it does not continue. So we have that sometimes. Let's move on to the next example. All right, here is a person. When we turn it over, we will see the other hand of this person. So this is the left hand. We can see that the person starts a career. Let me back it up a little bit. In the lunar area, service oriented, strong line. It moves all the way up. It continues. There's some little waviness going on at the topper part. It might have been some job issues there, but even so, the job continues. All right? So that's how that is with that person. Another thing, too, we had talked about the person staying very close to the family. This person was the lifeline and the headline are joined together until the person gets to the early 20s, and then they start to move away. But they are deeply rooted in the culture, environment, the thinking of the family, and that won't change. All right, let's see the other side. Okay. Now, when we looked at the other side, I didn't put alphabets there because it really was nothing unusual. But look at A. That is a fork. Part of this person is leaning more toward creative interests, and the other part is still dealing with the facts and the figures. Now, one could be more job, and the other one could be more side interests. Okay, B, that is the fate line. It's moving straight up to the middle finger. So I'm showing you this just to point out that you can't assume that if it's one thing in the right hand, it's going to be the same thing in the left hand. No, it's not like that at all. Okay, so be sure to check both left hand and right hand when you're looking at your palms. Okay, that's it for today. As I find more pictures, I'll just come on. I might do it tomorrow. I'm not sure, but we will see. All right, enjoy your day. Remember, thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I really do. And have fun. Life is short. And be happy. So, until next time. Bye.